Welcome Miller's Monsters. I'm Mr. Beelzebub. This here is Count Luna. She's feeling tired today, so she'll probably lay down and take a nap. And behind me is Edgar P, the Scully, causing trouble as always. And do a little something different today, a little piece on the fate of the mega movie theaters. And back in the day when we had the start of the pandemic and they shut everything down, I was talking to somebody about the future of the movie business, and I said, you watch this. This is going to be the downfall of the movie theater, because people are going to learn how to stream movies. Now you could stream movies back then, but it wasn't as prevalent as it is now. And sure enough, people started learning how to stream their movies. And you could lay down, and it's become a big part of life. And we can see that these mega movie theaters, with the 10 screens and things like that, are starting to close down, unfortunately. And I still happen to have one by me, but I don't see how it's the going to the theater is going to survive in that environment. Now, what you may get in the end is a lot of small individual theaters and maybe drive-ins that are a bit unique and can show the older movies, which a lot of the theaters are doing now. They're the 20-year re-release of quite a few movies that I've seen at mine to draw people in. But the last 5 movies I've gone to, there's maybe a smattering of people. I think the most people in the theater when I went to see Terrifier 2, and there must have been just about 20, 25. And I remember going to the theater when I was a kid, and it would be packed, and you actually had to sit next to somebody. Now I don't mind, because I don't like sitting next to people if I don't have to. So there's a little benefit to it, but it's eventually everything's going to fade away, much like the malls did. We had these strip stores, and then we had these malls where you can go in and find everything in one spot, your movie theater, even your arcades. God, I love the arcades. And get your shopping done there. Then that faded away, and all the malls are empty. There's only a few left. And another video, Mall of America is going to be putting in a haunted house to bring people in. So everything is cyclical. But what I would like to ask you all is, what do you prefer now? Do you prefer staying at home and streaming, or do you prefer going to the movies? Now, my opinion is I prefer to stay home and stream my movies. I can get a movie, for the price of a ticket, and the whole family can watch, instead of going to the movie theater and spending up to $75, depending on how many people and how hungry I am. And I can eat a lot of popcorn, folks. So in this day and age where money is tight and you have higher prices everywhere, it's becoming less and less feasible. Where you used to go to the movies once a month, now it's a special event type thing to go out to the movies and take the family, and doing this that I do, I could go to 2 or 3 movies a month, which is just, unattainable. It just can't be done. So I wanted to ask you out there what your preference was, and nowadays with the giant TVs, I don't know where are they at now, 100 inches, 200, I don't know. I've seen TVs as big as the wall. The main argument for going to the theaters was that you don't get the same experience. I don't find that to be true. I think I get just a good experience at home than I do at the movie theaters. So, I prefer at home. I can make my own popcorn. I can pause it. I can go to the bathroom. I can, do whatever I want to do if I don't want to watch the whole thing through, which usually I watch the whole thing through. That's just the way I am. And, go from there. Now, just to touch on, how's the industry going to survive? Well, it will survive in some way, shape, or form. I think the day of your billion-dollar movies is going to be few and far between. You may get one, maybe two a year. You can see, these budgets of $365 million. I don't know if that's sustainable. To make that big of a movie and hope you make over $1 billion just so you make money. I don't know how that's going to be done in the future. You'll still have your Mission Impossible, and who knows, maybe Marvel can get back on track and put out, but your big ensembles with 75 star actors and all that, I don't know if that's going to be sustainable. Now, that's not totally a bad thing, because during this time where people are on strike and all that, and hey, I give everybody, they should all try and get what they're worth, okay, from top down. But start looking at the independent people, especially for horror. That's the one thing about horror is you can go to your independent movie makers, and there's some good ones out there. And it's not, you just gotta not lower your standards, but CGI special effects, that's all great, looks great sometimes, but there's nothing like the old practical effects. And in the meantime, while they settle their differences, you have a treasure trove. Go find those old movies on Tubi and all your streaming services, and revisit your past and enjoy those, and they'll figure it out. They have to, but I just think everybody involved is going to have to make some concessions, because obviously the business is changing. So I want to hear from you. I want to know if you prefer to stay home now and watch your movies, if you get the same experience, or do you still want to go to the theaters and view your movies. So leave messages on your comments, and I hope you enjoyed this little not rant, but little discussion with me. And if you did, please hit the subscribe, hit the like button, ring the bell, set yourself up for notifications so you don't miss another episode, and please tell your friends to like and subscribe as well, and I will talk to you later.